It's Media Day here for the Top Tier Resilience Show, which is taking place on the 2nd of September from the Brentwood Centre in Essex. I am now joined by Promotor Johnny Clark. 1 month away from the show, how are you feeling?
No, I'm excited. Nice to have feels like a proper media day today. Get everyone down. We've outgrown the office now, so we had to hire a hall. I'm excited for this one. Just a bit of bad news, got a text, someone's perforated their eardrum. So, yeah, going to have to show that resilience that we was on about. So, yeah.
Yeah, and this is your third show now, so how are you finding the promotion side, building through each show? There was a lot of sort of issues you had before the last show. Now we've got this, a month to go, you're starting to see a few issues now, but how are you developing through the stages?
Yeah, I'm taking it in my stride, to be honest with you. And I knew if I put on the best shows with the best production, a lot of media turn up, that I'd get people wanting to box on my show. And the promoting side of it's quite easy, if I'm being honest, because people are asking me to be on the show. So I'm not putting it out there, they're coming to me. And then from then, that's when the work does start. But I find it quite easy. I know it's quite big-headed to say, but people ring me, I'm a ticket seller. I say, I don't care, you could sell 20 tickets. But no one's going to remember how many people are in the crowd. It's going to be where the cameras are pointed, and that's in the ring. So that's what we're going for. When people ring me, I give them a choice on opponent, who they can face, and then we match it up. And as you can see, 10 50-50s. Everyone's shown they've got some bollocks and they want to actually fight and box rather than fight journeymen. I went to a show the other day, 9 journeymen, 1 50-50. Listen, it was a great show, not going to lie. But they'll notice ticket sales go down, and that last fight was amazing. And that's kind of what I want to do through the whole show, is have every fight say, that was amazing, that was amazing. And from that attitude that I've got, Sky, 186, AOZAT, they've come on board. So the only way is up from here.
Yeah, how does it feel, the fact that boxers, and they've said it in their interviews today, they feel like if they've taken part in the previous shows or they've watched them, that it's such a bigger field than most small hall shows. They feel like it's special and they want to be on it themselves.
Yeah, and that was the plan. And then in my first interview, I mentioned all this, and I said, "There's like, where do you see yourself in 4 years?" And I was like, "I want to be at West Ham Stadium." I think I found my place in the market. I don't want to be West Ham Stadium no more. I want to be in the 2,000, 3,000 seaters, and I want to be the best small hall promoter there is. When you're younger, you play football. You get to a cup final, you play at Arsenal's ground. You're never going to get there for playing in your Sunday league team, but you get a treat and you get to play there. I see this promotion as being that treat. We're going to give you everything that a big hall has, all the razzmatazz, everything that you'd want, the social media coverage, the good fights, and now you're going to get seen on Sky. So for me, that's the route I kind of want to stay in now. But obviously, I'm never going to turn down when I get bigger.
How good is it, the fact that it's going to be on Sky? How big of a deal when that was finally made, when you got told? How good was that?
Well, I've known for a while, but I never celebrate too early. That's one thing I've always learned. And then I went and signed the contract yesterday. Obviously, I sat next to one of the owners of the company at my show, and he was like, "This is too good for YouTube. We need to have a meeting." I had one. I was happy with what he said. It's like a show-by-show rolling contract. So I'm free to leave if something better comes. But for me, I'd hope to grow with this broadcaster, and hopefully better things will come from it.
And just a word on the fights. You mentioned loads and loads of 50-50 fights. There's a title fight on there. You've got the biggest boxer in the world on there. I mean, these are exciting fights.
Yeah, and obviously, fight of the night for me was going to be Jordan Dujon versus Konstantin Ursu. Bit of needle I can feel now. First time on the show, no one's had any needle, have they? They've all been polite. Yeah. So it's nice to see. We're going to build on that now. Obviously, the biggest heavyweight in size, he's coming back, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to bring. But then obviously Mihal, Mr. Headline, he's quite scary, so I've got to say his name before he has a go at me. I'm really looking forward to that fight. It's been a pleasure to watch. Being around the gyms like we go and film the promos, and being in his presence, you can just feel something special with him. So yeah, it's going to be a great show.
It is going to be a great show, and a reminder that is in 1 month's time, the 2nd of September from the Brentwood Centre in Essex. Top tier resilience.